Hey everybody, it's Chugga Conroy. Welcome back to more Kingdom Hearts. Last time, we took out the Trickmaster, a ginormous Heartless, and, well, we did something. We stuck a key in a thing, and it seemed like it was a good thing to do. It wasn't exactly clear. But now, with our navigation Gummi, we're off to another world. Let's get started. So first off, I guess I can't really do it from here. Let me go back in real quick. Sora got a level up! He just barely didn't level up off of the Trickmaster. I suppose that's how I know that I'm too powerful. This is not what I wanted to do, but I'll do it anyway. Aha! We got another big giant wave of enemies and I got no MP. Let's just pop an ether to make this easier. Make it ethier. That one's a bit of a stretch, but that's what I do. I stretch. I am very flexible. Actually, I'm not. I need to do more stretches. See, I need to make more bad jokes at your expense. Otherwise, I'm not gonna be able to flex my muscles or something. Thunder those guys. Got a lucid shard for that. Could I get another protect chain so I fill up all of my equipment slots? I'm getting greedy and I love it. Whoa, a large body in a confined space like this. Just gonna do that. Sometimes it's better to just not take the tech points and take out all the enemies. It's so simple to take out. I swear it's simple to take these guys out, guys. Do that, nope, okay. Got you. And Porquapa. We got a high potion off of him, a regular potion that was in his other shoe, and then we get a treasure chest, this time containing a mega potion. This happens after you have shoved your key into the guy's mouth. I guess this is all his esophagus or something like that. I mean, he has a door, he's made of house. This place is made of house, it's all connected. As one last thing, your Dalmatians. You cannot have every single Dalmatian in Wonderland on first visit, but you should have 13 through 18. You got that, you're good. Now with all that, board the Gummi ship. I'm gonna hop into the Gummi garage real quick. I don't need to view the tutorial, no, I think I'm pretty good. This is horrendous. Just so bad. Where do I even start here? Let's go to the garage. Your mom! Things have not changed. As a child, I would laugh at that every time because I would spend just enough time away from the Gummi ship that I would forget it was called Your Mom, and then I would laugh all over again. I told my significant other about it last night and she was just rolling her eyes at me and being all like, do you really think that's that funny? I do, honey. We have our Airyman, which is a reference to an enemy from Final Fantasy IV. I believe it's also been recurring in other games. Sylph, which is a recurring summon that debuted in Final Fantasy IV. And Shiva is one of the most commonly recurring summons throughout the Final Fantasy series. Kingdom, Phylum, Class, Order, Family, Genus, Species. Let's go... Can I build Shiva? Build it anyway. It's nice and lets you just build what you have if you have insufficient parts. This is why I recommend going in here now. You've probably accumulated a few blueprints that are better than the default and you can make them at just the touch of a button. So now we're gonna go through all of the Gummi blocks that we've unlocked so far and what they all do. The Kerchak is a cockpit. You need to have one of these in order to fly your Gummi ship at all. It must have a cockpit, must have an engine. In speedrunning, they just strap the most powerful engine they have onto a cockpit and call it a day. The less parts on a Gummi ship, the faster it flies too, giving you incentive to not have a fully decked out ship that can do literally everything. It'll move rather slowly. But if you're going for score attack, you probably want slow. So there's different kinds of players, different kinds of needs. The second type of Gummi block is decorative items, such as the Fangji here. Doesn't serve any purpose, just makes it look nicer. We gotta have style points, right? How about over here? This interface is a freaking 8-week correspondence course on how to build Gummi ships. It's ridiculous how much there is to it. I remember thinking that it was the single most confusing thing I had ever done in a video game. Yeah, a lot of people like saying the story of Kingdom Hearts is confusing. No, man, building Gummi ships is where it's at. I thought it took forever. It was so difficult. I still get the buttons mixed up from time to time. I'm looking to rotate this and I don't remember what button that is. Okay, so Oh, it's just the left stick. That makes sense, of course. I don't see a good place for this, honestly. It just doesn't really suit the design all that well. Next up, we have the wheel G that we got from our Gummi mission. This one's just decorative, and it's pretty big at that. Let's put a spare tire in the trunk. How about that? That sounds good. By using left and right on the D-pad, we can scroll around to different types of parts. This ship lacks an engine completely. It's supposed to use something a lot more powerful, it seems, but we don't have that, so it built it without it. We'll put that there, and then we'll put it, the other one over there. Yeah, that's looking pretty good. The next category we got is Protect Gs. These are your standard building blocks that add to your frame. Should you want to have a more complex shape or a creative look to your ship, other than just having a cockpit and an engine, maybe with a gun thrown on, this is the one for you. There's standard blocks of different colors, there's triangles, there's cylinders, there's rounded corner pieces, there's what looks to be an engine but is not, there's some domes. If I got 5 of these, I could throw a few of them on. We don't have the ability to customize colors yet, so I'd probably hold off on making a pretty ship for now and more of a functional ship. Getting the hang of it. Had to happen sometime. Going back to these, no, I'm going backwards. Well, I can't get the hang of everything now, can I? That one's pretty cool looking. It looks kind of like a danger thing that you'd find on a road. That one's got a texture to it. So does that one. That's like a gear or something. I'll stick it there. It'll probably look pretty funny. You can preview what it looks like in motion. The wheel spins, doesn't, okay, I thought the wheel would rotate like whatever was on it and it would look like a crank going around and around. Such is not meant to be. There's different levels of Gummi blocks, by the way. I wasn't mentioning that when going through all the colors because I was just staring at the pretty colors. Protect G is a little bit more damage you can take. Shell G reduces it by a lot, and then Dispel G even more so than that. The textured, you can tell their tiers by how much texturing there is to them. Arrow pieces are your wings. This will make your Gummi ship move around the screen quicker. For a big bulky design like this, that sounds kind of nice actually. We don't have any wings anywhere else on this. Gosh, there's so much to this. You see what I mean? There's a lot here. Scan G. A radar that scans in every direction. I'm gonna toss that on. That'll show you where enemies are nearby. A Thunder G is a cannon weapon. I'm gonna put that on, definitely. That I can find space for, trust me. Oh, screw that. I thought I'd look at our other weapons first. I want that, a mid-sized cannon. Oh. I keep pressing down when I mean to press up. And we're back to the decorative items. There was the wheel, there was the beak, and we're back around to the cockpit. So that's everything that we have right now. I threw everything but the kitchen sink at this design. Actually, that might be in there somewhere. I ended up deciding to put wings on it after all. I put 4 of them on, just for good measure. Your mom! I forgot about it, woo! Save. Press start when you're ready and meet your new and improved mom! Now that we have different types of weapons, I'm gonna go into Gummi Ship and go into Config. Should it be desired, different weapons can go on different buttons, 5 of them in total. This is why I never mess around with the Gummi Ship. I was exhausted and hungry by the time I did all those adjustments and got used to the controls again. And the worst thing is that they make it even more complicated in the follow-up. Equipped a Gummi radar, note bottom left corner. This will show us on radar where enemies are located. And we also now have 3 weapons firing in different directions. How awesome is that? Oh, I got hit. Oh, I got hit again. I'm not exactly feeling awesome here. You can see where enemies are popping up, what formations they're in. It might also be a little hard to see them through certain terrains. These let you see that. I'm carpet bombing this neighborhood! Yeah, we're not going off to the new world just yet. We're heading back to Traverse Town. Did I do the mission? No, it doesn't look like I did. Oh well. We want to go to the first district. For, if you are anything like me, it's been bothering you from the moment that we laid eyes on it. There is this treasure chest.
Deep freeze.
Our blizzard puts out these candles.
Deep freeze. Deep freeze.
Deep freeze! Defense up. I'd say that's worth a backtrack and a half. We're gonna go and put this on Sora. It is a farce that they let you use it on anyone else. Power up his defense. Now that we're in Traverse Town, let's see if we can select the new world. Nope, it does not respond. We're gonna have to go to Wonderland first. Assassinating the Queen of Hearts. I got another wheel G. Well, that was a ripoff. Let's head off for parts unknown. All right, your mom is gonna plow through these bad guys. I know what I said. Here we go. So, this whole thing that I was saying about how games never really do things like the Gummi ship anymore. I feel like unless it's a pre-established franchise where there is a stated norm where you have this entire other self-contained video game within it, they don't do it anymore because games have just gotten too expensive to develop. Everything's gotta be an ultra hyper realistic, super duper 4K mega symphony nowadays. It isn't really like how they did it before. Games used to have a lot more variety in the PS2 era, and I kind of miss it. You wouldn't see stuff like Sonic Adventure 2 just having a random kart racing mode in it at random or anything like that anymore. You wouldn't see the Chow Garden. I don't know why all my examples are coming from Sonic Adventure 2, but you understand what I mean. They just don't do things like that anymore. I guess it's just seen as a waste of development resources ever since games got so expensive to make. Back in the days with them being made on the cheap, I guess the publishers were fine with funding aspects of the game that you wouldn't see anymore. The art mode in Donkey Kong Bonanza is the only recent example from anything I've played anyway. Indie games still do it though. I loved me some wheels in Sea of Stars. We're gonna break here and smash all of that. I want that blueprint. I want that blueprint. I want that blueprint. Cindy! No thanks, I don't need to ride Cindy. I ride the SS Your Mom. And then I can move around while locking the reticle in the middle. I don't know why I'm being so careful here and making sure that I just get like every little collectible. It's just a tick, man. Dip down, and then we'll zigzag and snag all of these. Okay, well I got all but one of them. Oh man, here's the real challenge. Get through all of these rings unscathed. Whoop. Nope, I already messed up. I was really gonna try. Okay, well I can let go of the brake now. That's fine. I'm not gonna... Yeah, I will go for the redemption. No, I already... I messed up as early as I could have possibly messed that up. Jeez. Here I thought I'd show off flying through the rings and doing the style and stuff I always did as a kid. Welcome to our fourth world on this journey. Hey Donald, maybe King Mickey's down there. Uh-oh.
In a backwater place like that? No way! Let's move on!
Hold on, Riku and Kairi might be down there. Let's just check it out.
Forget it, we're on an important mission!
Just land.
No!
Come on!
Ah, fool!
We're landing. No! Don't touch that! No! Speaking of Sonic Adventure 2! I suppose this implies that Donald's the one piloting the Gummi ship and you play as him in these segments.
Whoa! Oh, my head. Donald? Goofy?
Not exactly a warm welcome. This is Sabor. Sabor's gender is somewhat disputed. Disney usually goes with female, so I'm gonna go with she. She rolls over to our new combo finisher. It stuns her quite soundly, though she can kind of combo attack you with her claws if she catches you off guard. Whoa, just smacking her across the room. Okay, getting a little bit careless here. Ready? Ugh! Smack you one more. Oh, right in the eye. Ouch.
Sabor. Danger.
Thank you.
Thank you.
What is this place?
This place.
Okay. Where did the others go? Look, I got separated from my friends. Have you seen them?
Hmm?
Friends.
Friends.
Right, my friends. There's two of them. The loud one is Don.
Huh?
Know what? Never mind. I'm looking for my friends, Riku and Kairi.
Look for Riku. Friends.
Right.
Kairi. Friends.
Right.
Oh, friends. Here.
Really? Huh?
Friends. Here.
Not sure I understand, but show me. Take me to Riku and Kairi.
Tarzan. Tarzan. Go.
And I'm Sora. Tarzan go, Sora go.
Pan flute! I love this world. A lot. Welcome to Deep Jungle. I chose to explore it second in this ring. Oh, whoa.
Where are we? I sure hope Sora's okay.
Who needs him? They just run the kid without him, huh?
Oh,
Ew, I don't want your poop. Tarzan is our new party member, and he's actually quite good. I'll go into his abilities real quick so you can see that. Yeah, he's got 19 AP. Tarzan has Healing Herb. This is healing magic before any of us know any such thing. Similarly, he has Wind Armor. This is a magic spell that we also have not learned, and it's one of the absolute best in the game. He has Second Wind, recovering from a KO instantly with his HP fully restored once per fight. He has Second Chance, which allows him to ignore death one time, so he's got loads of stamina. Berserk boosts attack power when HP is critically low. We saw that before on Donald, but with a melee fighter like Tarzan, that's a lot more helpful. Asp's Bite knocks out an enemy with a powerful blow. Pretty strong. Raging Boar, thrash surrounding enemies with a spear, blowing them out of the way, so an AoE attack. He also has 2 stacks of critical plus. A lot of party members will specialize in one specific ability and allow you to stack it. I don't think I'm gonna go for that personally, because we're gonna be mainly fighting regular enemies for a while, anyhowsies, and we don't really need to worry about that much. Now, as I was saying before I went, I like this world a lot. This world gets kind of a bad rap. I see some people say that it's annoying and that it's hard to navigate and it's confusing to get around and all that. Oh gosh. How did I manage that? That was impressive, Sora. Nice. I love this world. The music is incredible. It just feels like you're on a real adventure. The scope is a lot bigger than Neverland or Traverse Town. You didn't really have big open areas like this. It's just a majestic place that I like being. It's also a great showcase of how explory these worlds are. You see how well hidden that was? We got a protect chain right there. Awesome. I haven't put on my Ifrit's Horn yet. That reduces fire damage by 100% and raises max AP and defense. That is going on Sora freaking yesterday. Tarzan's equipped with a spear, has long reach, and we'll throw on a protect chain just so that we have that on there. I can't believe how many pieces of equipment I have already found. It's been awesome. I say Ripple Drive should replace Stun Impact. I don't want to have two different combo finishers and not really be sure which one I'm gonna get when I get it. Having a 1/3 chance of not getting my usual combo finisher just kind of sounds bad and like it would screw me over when I don't expect it, so I'd prefer things that way. Next, I'm gonna try for something that's really, really tough to do. There is a treasure chest down there. You can get it at this point. It's hard to do, but your Keyblade swings will get you a little bit more reach on your jumps. Oh no, what? How did I not land in there? No! I'm doing that over, I freaking nailed that. Oh, hi. Hi, treasure chest. Got a Mega Ether. Restores magic for all party members. Ah, okay, we needed to go to the climbing trees. Through here, it's this. Can't do the Trinity because we don't have Donald and Goofy. It requires both of them to do that, so that's out of the question. Not exactly fighting the confusing allegations. I understand that it might not be the most convenient one to get around, that it might be a little bit confusing at times, but it doesn't change the fact that I like being here, and I don't really mind getting lost in it, honestly. Let's try that again. I can't believe that I came so close to making it and then somehow missed. Good, good, good. Inside of there, we get a Mithril. It's not a super worthwhile chest, but it's kind of nice that it's there. Now, before we go down into the jungle, I have something that I'd like to stop and talk about here. Our Disney history lesson comes with a bit of extra baggage in this one. So Tarzan is based on the character by Edgar Rice Burroughs in his novel Tarzan of the Apes. There's tons more books of Tarzan made by many, many authors running for decades. And this is the only Disney property to never return in any Kingdom Hearts game. It was planned for Chain of Memories, but it was removed ahead of release, and I want to quell rumors about this. Ever since I was a kid, I saw claims everywhere, in the Kingdom Hearts community specifically, that the estate of Edgar Rice Burroughs forbade Tarzan from being used by Disney any further, or they hated the movie and wanted to distance themselves from it. And that's why Deep Jungle never reappeared. But when actually digging into this, all I could find was fans claiming this was the case and no actual cited sources, or even an official statement from either party. In fact, I checked and the official website for the author speaks very highly of the movie and recommends you go watch it, so I think the claim that they hated it really doesn't hold up. Here's what we do now. Disney owns Kingdom Hearts. It's not a Square Enix property. And Disney does need permission to use Tarzan as seen in the copyrights of Kingdom Hearts. The estate of Edgar Rice Burroughs has a copyright on Tarzan as a brand and still owns the rights to many of the stories and works, even though the first book is in public domain. The thing is, we don't know the terms of the contract. There's no publicly available copy of it, and it kind of bothered me that this supposed contract dispute was being treated as a known fact. For one, you can't know that, and for two, there's no way that's true. Let me explain. Disney has continued to release new Tarzan content long after the release of Chain of Memories, including a whole other movie and a Broadway musical that is still running to this day. Tarzan appeared in the 2023 movie Wish and continues to make appearances in Disney parks and in various promotional videos for the company. So it's obvious they can still use him and there's no feud going on. At least, not a feud big enough to actually stop it. What's always consistent is leaving Tarzan out of crossovers with other properties unless they're celebrating their entire library. For instance, Tarzan is one of the absolute largest properties that has never appeared in Lorcana, and Clayton isn't in Villainous despite many expansions to both games. But Tarzan was in Wish because they included one character from every mainline Disney film in its credits. Let's talk about another Disney crossover, House of Mouse. This was an anthology show with wraparound segments that attempted to make it so that all the Disney characters exist within the same universe. It even included some pretty obscure characters like Pepper Ann. According to a 2001 interview with the show's producer, the team was strictly forbidden to include Tarzan, and that was the only mandate placed on the show. I'm sure they could have found other mandates if they tried hard enough. This leads me to believe that they have to share profits on anything that Tarzan is involved in, so they choose to keep Tarzan sectioned off from stuff that they wholly own whenever possible. My theory says that they only put them in Kingdom Hearts 1 because Tarzan was a new movie at the time that they were still interested in promoting, so they were fine with sharing profits on this game. This is just my theory. No one knows for sure why it's omitted from Kingdom Hearts now, and we will probably never know. I'd like to give thanks to 2C Phoenix on YouTube for compiling some of this information that I found when I tried looking into this. Back to reality, or the freaky Disney reality of Sora in a coma, as fan theories would want you to believe. We're gonna save our game right here. I don't actually think there really is a Sora in a coma theory. It's just something that I made up on the spot. We're treeboarding. These scenes are marvels of animation in the original film. The way that they could move the camera around inside of 2D animation with limited use of CG, it looks amazing. It was like 2000 when this movie came out, and it still holds up really well. A lot of mixing CG with traditional animation, even in good shows like Avatar, it usually does not age well, but in this case, it was flawlessly done on a first try. I love it. This technique is known as deep canvas. Please look it up, and if you want to see another movie that uses this technique, look up Treasure Planet. Now, about Deep Jungle itself, it has 3 stars of difficulty, stated to be harder than Olympus Coliseum. I've chosen to play it second because I think it has the nicest rewards out of all the worlds in this ring that you could choose from. So I'm willing to take on the extra challenge if it means getting those rewards sooner.
Jane,
Tarzan. Oh, and who's this?
Hi there.
Oh, you speak English. So then, obviously you're not related to Tarzan. Are you here to study the gorillas?
Highly doubtful.
Sora!
Goofy! Donald!
A circus of clowns. Not much use for hunting gorillas.
Mr. Clayton, we're studying them, not hunting them. This is research. Well, the more the merrier. Do make yourselves at home.
Well, anyway, I'm staying. Huh?
Sora, look what we found. Look at this.
Goofy, don't touch that! What's that? Gorilla poop. It's the same stuff used to build our ship. So that means the king could be here. So we gotta work together to look for him. For now. Fine, I'll let you tag along. For now. We gotta protect G. I guess now we know the G stands for gorilla. We're gonna swap in the main trio over Tarzan here. Gonna have them in there, because we saw Trinity out in the camp. I like this idea for a world. The fact that Sora, Donald, and Goofy, are they really friends at this point? Donald's only going along with us because of his orders where the king wanted him to go find the key. So the whole idea that we might not actually be that close of friends yet and don't get along and there could be friction between us, I think it's a great concept for an early world. Let's talk to Jane real quick. Apparently Tarzan was raised in the jungle by gorillas. The house that we crash landed in was actually his parents' house before they passed away. Communicating with him still isn't easy, but he's learning. So speaking in gorilla back there, Sora, you're really talking out of your ass, in more ways than one. Ah, that's right, you're looking for your friends. He said Riku and Kairi are here, and one word I couldn't understand. Why don't we try this? We'll show Tarzan some slides and see if any of them match that word. Oh, what happened to the slides? I can examine the camera, but I can't really do anything with it. Did you find the slides? They must be lying around the camp somewhere. Okay, so let's go out here. There is a lot to this camp, and I'm just trying to make sure that I have my details straight. First of all, Clayton. More importantly, Mrs. Potts and Chip. Clayton is played by Brian Blessed, who voiced him in the film. Like many actors, he reprises his role. Clayton's the name. I'm a hunter, not a researcher. What? No, I'm not going to hunt the gorillas. But they're so rare, I'd just like to get a good look at them. I've no doubt what Tarzan knows where the nesting grounds are. He just won't tell us where for some reason. This guy has so much fun with his role, just how pompous he sounds. I don't think it's any secret that he's evil. Recipe card 1, be careful and light the stove. I don't think it's any mystery that this guy is evil, so I didn't even try to hide it when talking about villainous and all that. I don't think it's really a surprise, but I loved his performance as this character. What made me laugh was when I looked into his other roles, I found out that he played Boss Nass in The Phantom Menace. It's always so funny when you find out stuff like that. It's like how Atharon in Xenoblade was voiced by the guy who voiced Sebulba in The Phantom Menace. All of my trivia just always comes from the same source. I'm like, oh, The Phantom Menace, The Phantom Menace. There was like one like that the other day too. We got a sketch of Tarzan right here on this chalkboard. I'm gonna smash that. And then there's lab instructions. Find the 2 research notes. I've already done that. Go on and stomp your feet. Treasure chest for us. Dalmatians. Easy one. So first off, we want to light the stove.
Fire!
And hang on. Required cards found. Let's get it. Potion is in the pot, ready to be lit. Light it. Got struggling a little bit with cooking. Are you gonna? Is that it? Can I let? I did. The stove has been lit at last. Cooking ready. Obtained high potion. Done. Cute. Really, really cute. Another good example of just how explory things are. Went to go top up my magic. The last thing that I want to show in camp is, well, there is a slide up there though, but I want to show this. Clayton and Jane are from England, and you see Australia on there. That means Earth canonically exists in Kingdom Hearts. And believe it or not, this point gets even more complicated at a later time. Who could have seen that coming? We'll run around on top of these and do this. I gotta say, you would never see stuff like this in KH2. It's not that it's bad or anything that you don't really see stuff like this in there. Research number 3, wait. Replication experiment, replicating items. It's not that it's a bad thing that you don't really see as much exploration, but yeah, it gives this game more of its own identity and is kind of what I was talking about back at the beginning of all this. There's this, research note 1, recipe for ether, ingredients potion. Now that we know that, check the chemistry kit. Need more, oh, I haven't found the second one yet. There's just so many recipe cards and research notes and all that crap and not there. Globe? Globe. Recipe for ether, ice is the ingredient. Ah. Even America exists in Kingdom Hearts. How horrific. Research note found, let us begin. Starting the experiment. The potion was put in. After putting it in, the ingredient, ice it. Hey, I did it in one try. Experiment successful. For some reason, ice exploded. We obtained an ether. Can always use more of those. We've completed the experiment. Ooh, was that typewriter? I thought that typewriter had a thing on it for a sec. Maybe I just saw it wrong. That should be everything there is to do in the camp. So I'll get my magic back and talk to her. Ooh, we're starting on that one? What's wrong, Sora? What? Nothing. This place, it just looks so familiar. But how? I've never been off my island. She is not impressed by the suitor. Here, honey, let me fix your corset. Ugh, dummy thick. The boat that sank. Fencing before we had protective garments.
Well, Tarzan?
Where are my friends, Riku and Kairi? Hey, I thought...
That leaves just one place. Young man, we've been in this jungle for some time now. But we have yet to encounter these friends of yours. I'd wager they're with the gorillas, but Tarzan refuses to take us to them.
Really, Mr. Clayton? Tarzan wouldn't hide...
Then take us there. Take us to the gorillas. Gorillas.
Tarzan, are you sure?
Tarzan, go see Kerchak.
Kerchak?
He must be the leader. Perfect. I'll go along as an escort. After all, the jungle is a dangerous place.
Well, since we know we're getting backstabbed, it's a good thing we know how to fight. I suppose we're gonna stop there now that we've made it to camp and gotten to know Jane and Clayton. Next time on Kingdom Hearts, we set out to go look for Kerchak. See you guys then. Please enjoy this music. It's great.